Get this together.
36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. All right, let me see. Hold on one second, y'all.
Justin Waters, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard Lee Wagner Jr. This is ticket SX 435764451. Count 1, accident failed to stop within a sure clear distance ahead. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Zalmansky, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Richard L. Wagner Jr., defendant and attorney emeritus.
All right, and sir, Mr. Wagner, can you state your name for the record, please? Know how to unmute yourself. Go ahead. Mr. Wagner? Can you state your name for the record, please? Well, this is a civil infraction ticket, I think. How are we proceeding with this, attorney?
Your Honor, I've spoken with the prosecutor on this, and we have agreed that Mr. Wagner will plead no contest to 1-5 limited access violation.
Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis? Counsel? Attorney
Yes.
Zamansky, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes, except we had raised a special defense of the sudden emergency doctrine as a mitigating factor, and that led to the agreement with the prosecutor in this matter.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'm just gonna plead him responsible to the lesser charge of 1-5 speed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the reduced charge 1-5 speed. Is that limited access or just regular 1-5 speed? Do you know, counsel?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Is it limited access or is it just 1 to 5 speed?
Limited access.
Okay. All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter that plea to the reduced charge. Responsible, limited access 1 to 5. The fine for that is $125. Typically, he has 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let me caution you. Don't pay it until you see a change in the computer system. If you pay the ticket as is, I can do nothing to change it. And it will be whatever points it is, that's what it will be. Okay, so you got to wait until you see a change in the system to what it's supposed to be. Okay, sir?
Got that, Richard? I will talk with Mr.
All right, make sure you talk with him. I'm the kind of talking to you because he's having a hard time hearing. So I just
Yes.
want to make sure you know, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, both of you are all set, okay?
Yes, thank you very much, Your Honor,
You're
for
welcome.
your time this
You're very
morning.
welcome, okay? Have a great rest of your day, okay?
Thank you very much. You too, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Miss Ward, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay?
Yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
All right. Attorney Hazaz.
Yes. Good morning.
Pronounce your name for me so I can get it right.
Rami Hijazi.
Hajazi. It is Hajazi. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying my hardest. I was like, okay. For your person, did you need to talk to counsel?
I spoke with the prosecutor. I guess at this point, we're waiting to see if Trooper Shields comes to court.
Okay.
I'm
Just
not
give
sure
me a
what
few
time
more
he's
minutes.
Perfect, no problem.
Yeah, I was about to say, because if he was set at 8:30, I used to give everybody an hour. So at 9:30, I'll call it if he's not here, okay?
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
I'll be on mute.
No problem. All right, thank you. All right, let me get these other folks in. My Lord. I hate all of y'all. And I'm funky. It's terrible. It's all right. Oh, I'm gonna be fine. Rodney Woodland,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
I got you checked in for your trial. The officer is here as well, at least one of the officers. Maurice's iPhone, what's your name, sir?
Maurice Webb.
A little tardy to the party, but not too bad. So I won't.
I've been
fuss at you too much.
trying to log into it.
Then I'm not gonna fuss at you because I say you're a little tardy, but you're not too tardy.
No, my
All right, Mr. Webb,
apologies.
you good? Put yourself on mute. Samsung SMA 146. Ma'am, you have a burgundy shirt on. What's your name?
Christie, Wright.
You said Christie? Oh, I see.
Right.
Oh, you tardy to the party too.
Yeah, sorry, Judge.
Put yourself on mute for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Keenan
Yes, hold it.
White. All
Okay.
right, you here for your trial today? I see you, sir. All right.
Yes, I was
William
in the breakout
Wood.
room, but I got kicked.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I don't know what breakout room you were in. You remember?
10. Breakout room 10.
Okay. They may have skipped over your room now. I'll make sure they come back. Go back to that room.
Okay.
William Woods, you're here for a trial today, I think. Yep. All right, I have you checked in, so you put yourself on mute.
Thank you.
Officer Harper, how are you doing today? All right. Luther K1. What's your name? Luther, K1. Uh-oh, hi, officer. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
I apologize about that. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Officer Luther with the DNR.
You here for Corey Wilkins?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me just put that in here. Is it officer?
Conservation officer.
Okay. I don't know if you had like a special title like sergeant or something. And that's what I was really trying. No.
Not yet.
And I know that's right. Speak it into existence, sir. All right, so I put you into breakout room number 1. That's where Attorney Mason will come in there and talk to you. She may already be in that room talking to the other officers. Please just go into that room so she can talk to you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. iPhone.
Sure.
What's
Yeah,
your
that's
name? Turn on your camera, please. What's your name?
DeLon White.
DeLon White. Mr. White. Better.
He ain't mean like that.
And it is even like that. I had to get up at the crack of dawn today.
No, I tried
All
to
right.
get in. I tried to get in twice, but I had to get on the phone because it wouldn't let me in. I thought it was playing with me or something. I called the people and said they wouldn't let me in. She just told me to wait.
Y'all be treating me so bold. That's all right.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm so
It's all
sorry.
right. All right. You all right, Mr. All right. Mr. Woodland, Mr. Webb, Miss Wright, and Mr. DeLon White. I'm going to put you into breakout room so that you can talk to the officer. When you hear these numbers, please be mindful. That means that there are many people ahead of you, and I have 2 attorneys who are speaking to everyone today. I have a heavy docket, so please just be patient this morning, okay? Mr. Woodland, I'm going to
Yes.
assign you to breakout room number 27.
27.
Mr. Webb, I'm putting you in room number 28. Miss Wright, I'm putting you into room number 29. DeLon White, I'm putting you into number 30. Join that room. Miss Washington, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. I see you. I see you ready to go. Okay. Mr. Yeldell, I'm gonna put you into the breakout room until I'm ready for you. Corporal Garcia, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
I can't complain. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. You're here on Keenan White, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, I got you all checked in. You're on half of the cases. I appreciate you. I'm going to put you into breakout room number 1. Attorney Mason is in there. Talk to her about your case and about your rights. If you need to leave, please let her know. Give her your information if she doesn't have it, so that way she can reach back out to you if we need to get you for a bench trial today, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Mr. Keenan White, you're back in the courtroom. How may I assist you today?
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna put me back in the breakout room or not, but
Yeah,
I
was in
did.
breakout
I
room
put
too.
you back in.
he was
What's
one of
going
mine,
on with your
Judge.
phone today? How
never
you
got-
doing today, Attorney Nance?
I'm well.
I never-
How are you?
Yeah,
All right, Mr. White, I put you back in the room. What happened?
I never got the notification to join. So I've been sitting in there.
Oh, I didn't put Mr. Woods in your room instead.
Oh,
Lord
Mr.
have
Woods,
mercy.
I put him. I think that was one of mine. I had notations on him. We were ready on hit. No, well, maybe not. I don't know.
Hold on, it's 2 different Mr. Woods. So I don't know what these people, they in here talking to each other. Now, which one? James Woods, William Woods, they done moved around, having conversations with one another. And I don't know which rooms they're supposed to be in. They in trouble. All right, Mr. White, Mr. White's been here. What are you even or odd, Attorney Nance?
I'm even. If I'm not mistaken, just let me tell you what room he was in. I think he was in. Was he in 10?
He was in 10, but I done accidentally put William Woods in there instead because somebody must have moved out the room and then moved it to the right. It just clicks it off.
Okay, just put him in an even room and I'll get to him.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put you. He's gonna be near the end. Can you go talk to him? No, one of the officers is here for him.
Okay.
I know it may be jump around, but Mr. White, Attorney Nance knows that she needs to come talk to you. So even though I'm gonna put you in the upper room, she knows she needs to come talk to you. 32.
Okay.
Okay. I got a lot of folks today.
Yep. Madam Clerk.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor? Can you run me an SOS on Ajanice Washington, please?
Yes, I sure will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Mr. White, join that room. Please. I think he is. I'm not really sure. On his phone. Demetrius Warren.
Yes, this is he.
All right. Are you checking in for the first time today?
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to have y'all time. Ooh, to not have to be on time would be a joy to my soul. To be
that thing, girl.
every person and not have nobody to be responsible for. My joy. All right, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. It's 31. So that means that there are that many people in front of you today.
Lord.
The luck of the draw.
Lord.
So you got to be patient. I got 2 attorneys, but they're moving as quickly as possible, but they got to talk to everyone and make sure they understand what's going on.
Well,
so
it's license renewal. So I already renewed it. So I got the license. It was license renewal.
That's fantastic, Mr. Warren. But when you don't have that stuff when they stop you, you have to come to court and wait patiently.
I got you. What's business license? No. Business license. Yep. Okay.
Understand?
Thank you.
So you got to show somebody this information. So I understand. You just got to be patient.
Song.
I'm just letting you know.
Sing that song one more time.
Be patient today. Go to room 31, please. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
There you go. Joseph Walker, I'm gonna move you to the weight room until I'm ready for you. Okay. Oh, these responsible, please. I can do some of these. Mr. Walker, I'm put you in the weight room until I'm ready for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't have a file yet. I don't have it yet. Okay. Latanya Ward. Miss Ward?
Yes, Your
All right.
Honor.
It's my understanding that you would like to have a waiver trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Latanya Denise Ward. This is ticket SP 1473725. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1473882, indecent exposure. Ticket SP 1512934, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket SP 1512935, count 1, insufficient or defective lights. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, failed to use seatbelt assembly system effectively. Ticket SP 1570200, drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 1570201, count 1, registration and or plate violation. Count 2, insufficient or defective lights. Count 3, tinted windows. Appearances for the record. Ma'am, can you state your name, please?
Latanya Ward.
All right, Ms. Ward, it's the date and time set for I believe it's a pre-trial in these particular matters. It's my understanding that you would like to have a waiver trial. Is that correct? A bench trial before myself?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, write down the date, September 13th. September 13th at 9 a.m. That's via Zoom. Same way you logged on today. I'll set your bond at $0, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Ward, I'll see you September 13th, 9 a.m. on Zoom, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you very much. Jakilah Williams.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matters of the people versus Jakilah Williams. This is ticket SP 1573992, expired plates. Ticket SP 1573991, no insurance. Can I have your name for the record, please, ma'am?
Jakilah Williams.
All right, ma'am, it's my understanding that this is the date and time set for a pretrial. You would like to have a bench trial before me, is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Hello, officer. You say yes?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench or a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of September 13th. September 13th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. It is via Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Well.
All right. Hold on a second. Attorney Mason?
Yes, Your Honor.
The officer on Woods Gibson is present in the courtroom.
Yeah, I've already spoken to him.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, we're already set on that one. Yep.
Okay, awesome sauce. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Ms. Williams, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay? Carmen Williams. Justin Waters.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Justin Markel James Waters. This is ticket SP 1572560. This is count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, failed to signal. Count 3, failed to use due care or caution. Also calling ticket number SP 1572564. Count 1, open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Can I have your name for the record, please, sir?
Justin Waters.
All right. Today's the date and time set in this matter for pre-trials. It's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial before me. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to attorney, this would have been Nance, about your case and your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. So This is open alcohol motor vehicle driver. They typically like to have these in person. Attorney Mason, you want open alcohol and motor vehicle driver in person? I know she hanging in 2 courtrooms.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I know I should have called your name first before I started talking. I apologize.
That's okay.
Open alcohol motor vehicle driver in person or online?
I think those can be online, Judge. We get a lot of those,
Okay.
so I think they could be online.
I know. That's why I'm gonna have a conversation later. We're gonna write down the ones for sure I know that
Yeah.
you want in person.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sir, this is gonna be online via Zoom on the day of September 13th, 2024 at 9 a.m. on Zoom. I'll continue your bond at $0 and continue your plea of not guilty, okay?
All right.
All right. If there's nothing further, you can go ahead and log off. Thank you, sir.
I was trying to recall if it was. I had a question, but I can't.
You don't
even
remember the question? You want to wait for a second? Sometimes it pops back into your head and I'll answer it before you log off.
It was like so much frustration with the open container part, but it's not gonna come back to me. I'ma just wait till September.
Write it down when you think of the next question. So open containers are anything in the empty, open, anything in your car. It becomes an empty container. So just think about that and then have that in your mind for next time when you talk to your attorney, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem, no problem. The officer will have to appear for the next hearing though, just so you know, because it's a trial.
If he doesn't, will the case be dismissed?
And they're gonna make a motion and we're gonna see. It depends on what happens in the next one. If they have a reason, if they don't show up or not. So I don't want to say for sure, because if they have a reason why they didn't show up, sometimes I do give adjournments. But if they don't show up and there's no reason, typically I do dismiss the case. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, sir. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. You too. Thank you. All right. James Williams, I'm gonna place you into the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Darnell Williams, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. I see you, attorney. You got 2 more seconds. Give me a moment. I'm gonna call in somebody else and then I'll be ready to take your matter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Richard White. Richard White. Richard White.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. All right.
Okay.
Did you already sign in today or is this your first time checking in, sir?
My first time checking in. I was having a hard time on the Zoom.
You're an hour late.
I've been trying to get on Zoom ever since 8:20. I didn't have an ID, a court ID number. I had to call down to the court building. She said she had to get that to me. I'm not
What
too
is
familiar
that?
with it.
Y'all kill me.
I mean,
If
I'm
I
not.
ain't got no court ID number, I'm calling way before my court date.
I didn't know. I'm not familiar with this. I do not do this type of electronic stuff. I'm old school. This is new to me. My daughter normally do it for me when she at work today.
Yeah, she better make that money.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna place you into a waiting room, a breakout room, so you can talk to an attorney. You will note the number that you are in line. That means that's that many people in front of you. Be patient. I got 2 attorneys who are working super hard today, but I got a lot of people who signed in. So I'm putting
No
you in room
problem.
number 33. Join that room, please.
Okay.
Attorney Hajazi?
Good morning,
Jazzy.
Your Honor.
Hajazi. That's
Yes.
it. Hajazi. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Zachary Earl Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom? Is that his name?
Yep. Sounds right, Your
Ticket
Honor.
SX 43948231, count limited access speed 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. May I have your appearance for the record, please?
Yeah, Rami Hajazi, P 82830 on behalf of Zachary Wahlstrom, Your Honor.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a what are these things called?
A formal hearing.
Hold on one second. Formal hearing. Sometimes I get messages about trials. Let me see. Okay. I just want to make sure I have a message. Okay. All right. Time is now 9:31 a.m. Do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. Given the time is now 9:31, this matter was scheduled for an 8:30 a.m. formal hearing. Trooper Shields has not appeared, Your Honor. I would request that this court dismiss this matter.
All right. And the court is going to grant that request at this point in time. You are all set. Tell your client slow down.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your time. I
Thank
love
you.
the energy this morning. That's a good
Thank
way to
you.
start a Monday.
Isn't it a good way to start the Monday?
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you. You have a
Bye-bye,
great
Your
rest of
Honor.
your day, okay? Bye-bye. Cameron Williams.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, turn your camera on for me, please, sir.
All right, I can, but it might flip because my front camera is broken. So yeah, sorry, but you'll be able to like see the floor. I'll just go to the bathroom so you can see my face.
Why turn it around?
No, my front camera is broken.
Oh, okay. All right, I see you. I'm gonna allow you to turn your camera off because you've explained it to me. So you can turn your camera off, Mr. Williams, okay?
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. Cameron Williams, let me get. Have you been in already, or is this your first time checking in?
This is my first time checking in. I had just got off the phone with a lady that gave me the code to the Zoom call. I had overslept, so I missed it.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Trying to find your name on my docket. I see Carmen Williams. I am not seeing you on my morning docket. Hold on one second, okay? Let me go to this other gentleman. Put yourself on mute real quick. The top. Tino U616AT, sir, what's your name? Sir, who's walking around with the fan and the TV and the green background, what's your name, sir? Unmute yourself. You see me asking you to unmute? There we
Lawrence
go.
Williams.
Lawrence Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
You're a little tardy to the party today.
I hear you. I didn't hear you.
Well, I said you a little tardy to the party today.
I didn't know what time it was.
It explains, though. It explains. That's why you got tickets, because you don't know what time it is.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Williams, I renamed you. I'm going to place you into a breakout room to talk to an attorney.
Okay.
Okay. Note the number that I'm putting you in. That's how many people are ahead of you. I do have two attorneys who are working extremely hard this morning, but you got to be patient with them, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna put you into a waiting room, breakout room. You're gonna be in there all by yourself, okay? But don't leave because they're gonna need to talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Room 34, sir, okay?
Okay.
All right, join that room. Thank you for helping whoever that is. Dorothy Washington, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Give me a second. All right, Mr. Cameron Williams, do you have a ticket number per chance so I can look up your case?
Yes, I have it right here.
Give me 1 second. I'm logging onto our system right now.
Alrighty.
You see him? Oh, he got that one little long ticket. All right, we found you, Mr. Williams.
Already.
That one little
I
long
wanted to
ticket.
kind of like, because I will talk about it, I guess, when we get into it, but I do understand why I got the ticket, but the day I don't understand why I had got my car impounded, and I don't understand why the officer was basically searching my car, lifting my seats and everything, and without authorization. He never asked. When I got pulled over, he never asked for insurance. He didn't ask me for registration. He just asked me for my license, and he took me out of the car. And it's the same officer I had a problem with multiple times.
So you speak to the attorney about that, right? Because I'm a neutral party who can only hear motions and hear different things about it. So I hear and understand your concerns, but you speak to the attorneys about that. I can't give advice. I'm not allowed to. Okay.
All right, I respect that. I got you.
Yeah, okay. All right. So those are things that you're gonna bring up to the attorney when they come in the room and talk to you so that we can move forward in a certain manner, okay?
All right.
All right. So I'm putting you in room number 35. Be patient, okay?
I got you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
No problem.
Okay. Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay?
Okay.
Darnell Williams. Oh, careless driving is one that's in default, so I'll pull that if it's like that too. All right, turn your camera on for me, please.
My camera is broke right now. It's probably a little foggy.
I don't care. Turn it on. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darnell Sharon Williams. This is ticket SX 4353948. One count, no operator's license, multiple operators license, count two, careless driving. Also calling ticket number SP 1462965. Count one, drove while license suspended. May I have your appearance for the record, please, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Woods, you chewing that gum too hard for me. Stop it. Oh my, that was rough. Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Darnell Williams.
All right. Sir, this is the date and time set in these particular matters. Looks like for arraignment on a bench warrant. Well, enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Sir, your camera don't even look foggy. In the name. All right, it's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial in these matters. Is that Right, sir?
I hear you.
I hear you. What response is that?
No, because I don't see how I got different license anywhere. You know, I don't even know how
So
that is
sometimes
possible.
the officers will write license tickets in a way that they don't want to stop you from being able to get a license if you've never had one. But the more concerning part for this is the fact that you have so many tickets in our collections right now. So many tickets in our collections right now.
And that's
That's
not
the real problem.
previous, is it?
Previous.
Yes. Like how long ago was those tickets?
Oh, from 2022 and before.
I thought last time y'all dismissed those though.
No, sir. I may not have given you any more fines because that means you're getting new tickets since you done been here. 170 plus 240 plus 240.
As long as they ask you stop touring double, you still true.
40 plus 120. I may have asked you to come down here and set up a payment plan. I can't get rid of tickets that are in collections. I cannot. Well, I can, but they don't let me do it as frequently.
All
So
right, so can I get a lawyer?
I was trying to get rid of your matter real quick. I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room because it sounds like you need to talk to an attorney a little bit more. All right. Miss Wistone, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Michael, where I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Miss Woods, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Mr. Jordan Williams, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. No, I could keep you out here. Mr. Jordan Williams. Y'all know y'all be having tickets. My goodness.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm here trying to solve them today.
Mm-hmm. Where is tickets from? Oh, they're from 2021?
Yes.
2022? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now calling the matter of People versus Jordan Lanier Williams. This is ticket SP 1200702. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Sir, can I have your name for the record, please?
Jordan Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, this is the date and time set for this ticket for a arraignment on a bench warrant. The court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Seems like you're asking for some more time so that you can try and get some of this stuff in order. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm trying to pay them off.
Pay some of these tickets? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you, my next date is August 29th. Is that gonna give you enough time? That's like a month from now, or do you need a little bit more time?
And which ones am I paying off? Because I know I have.
Talk to the attorney. Didn't he tell you which ones you need to start with?
Yes.
Okay, which one? Whatever ones Attorney Boffman told you to start with those tickets.
Okay, and what was the date again?
August 29th. Does that work for you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. August 29th at 8:30 a.m. Whatever advice Attorney Boffman gave you, start with that ticket, okay? It looks like some of these are older tickets, so the points may not affect you as much, but it's the type of ticket that he told you to pay first. Pay that one. So you can try and get your license back in order. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Williams. We'll see you back on August the 29th.
Okay,
at
thank you.
8:30 a.m. You're welcome. Mr. Woods, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Caneta Wood, I'm sorry, Caneta Young, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready. Martez Welch, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready. Christie Wright, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready. Darlene Walker, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready. For parole,
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm fine. Who are you here for this morning?
I was here for Darlene Walker.
Okay.
Apologize, I'm in the hallway. I got two other case trials exams going.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in breakout room number 1. If you need to leave, just come back to breakout room number 1, okay?
Okay.
Demetrius Warren, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready.
Joshua Walker already check in?
Yeah.
Okay. Some. Caneta Young.
Caneta Young.
Caneta Young. All right, Miss Young. This is called court. That means that you have to turn on your light. You got to sit up and you got to be ready for me. How much I would like to be at home lying in my bed as well, man. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Caneta. Portia Young, this is ticket SP 1572313. Count 1, accident, pedestrian, non-signal intersection or at crosswalk. Also ticket SP 1572308. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, leave scene of an accident, personal injury. Appearances. Can I have your appearance for the record, please? Ms. Young?
Yes.
May I have your appearance for the record, please? Say your name.
Caneta Young.
Say your name. I'm sorry. I realize that you may not know what to do. Say your name for me, please, just for my record.
Caneta Young.
Put down the camera a little bit. You better be clothed for court. All right. There we go. All right. This is the date and time setting these particular matters for a, looks like pre-trial or show cause. It's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial on this matter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Nance about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna set it for the date of September 13th. September 13th, that's gonna be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal in this matter, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set. You can go ahead and log off, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room until I'm ready for, wait room. Demetrius Warren, please keep yourself on mute until I call your case. Mr. Cameron Williams, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Leila Williams, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Demetrius Warren. Now calling the matter of the people versus Demetrius. Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Demetrius Warren. This is V ticket 105390. Count 1, operating as a food service establishment / restaurant without license. May I have your name for the record, please, sir?
Demetrius Warren.
All right, this is a date and time set for a pretrial in this particular matter. It's my understanding, however, that you would like to have a waiver trial. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. That's most likely because although you got your food establishment license, we need to show it to the person who came and gave you that ticket.
Yeah.
This helps you remind you that you need to renew these every year because this is a tedious process, isn't it, Mr. Warren?
Oh my gosh.
Sure is a tedious process when you. No, I was about to say, but you better be on top of it every single year, because otherwise, this is what it does. All right.
It's every 2 years, ain't it? Yeah, every 2.
Every 2 years. So you better get on top of it. If you better write that down, because ain't nothing I can do. If when you don't follow it, this is what they do. All right. So I'm gonna set it for September 13th at 9 a.m. If you have the documentation, typically they'll dismiss it. So okay.
Yeah, they supposed to send it to us, but they already emailed us and showed us that we got the license. We paid everything and did everything.
I know, but
it was a license renewal. Yep.
I know they want to see the physical copy, so that's what it is. So when you come back, you should have the physical copy by then, and then we'll be able to take care of it. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Good luck to you, Mr. Warren. I'll see you on September 13th at 9 a.m. They'll be here to check it. Okay.
All right. Be blessed. Yep.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Judge, before
right,
you go to the
Attorney
next
Nance?
case, yes, couple of things.
Yes.
I have a person named Maurice Lamar Webb. We want to know if he has any additional tickets. He thinks that he does because he's trying to get a license, and we have those, if we can pull those. And then also,
He does, and I have them in my file.
okay, if either you can tell me what they are, or if I
Yes.
can have them sent over to me.
Ready?
that would
They
be great.
warrants.
Hmm?
They warrants. I'm gonna tell you what they are. Improper
Okay.
plates, expired license, and drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle.
Okay. And then I also need, oh goodness, the docket is so long. I'm
Okay,
trying-
take your time. I know we got a lot of folks. You ain't got to worry. I'm trying to get some people out who just want due
Appreciate
dates
it.
and stuff for you too.
Did we get an update on Ajanice Washington with the SOS?
Yep, we did. Let me tell you what she has. I believe it's valid because she didn't have much on it, but let me,
Okay.
it's valid. So, yep,
Okay. All right. And then I think I have one more of those. Let me give you
absolutely.
need the name on that one.
I know you getting it in. Don't worry.
Look, you know, we're trying so we don't be here at 1 o'clock.
Listen, I got y'all. I'm trying to move it along on my behalf too.
Who is this? That's okay. I don't remember who it is right now. But if Miss Mason, if you're available, let me know and I can meet you in a breakout room.
Okay, breakout room 2.
Okay, thank you.
And she just wants roads. Okay. Phone number that just checked in. Phone number 3462. What's your name?
Jadon Washington.
Mr. Washington, I know you late for court.
I'm so sorry.
Everybody's so sorry this morning. Y'all killing me.
I know.
Y'all don't know how much y'all killing me this morning. My absolute goodness. Let me see. And you're supposed to be here at 8:45. My absolute goodness. All right, Mr. Washington, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room so that attorney can talk to you. I dare you to ask for help when you sign in this late. It's gonna be a moment because you're going all the way to room number 36. Just be patient. Someone's gonna come in there and talk to you. But there's 35 people ahead of you, okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Christie Wright. Miss Wright?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to stop walking for just 1 second. I'm gonna call your matter, okay?
Okay.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Christie. Shanice Wright, this is ticket V134951. Failed to provide leash for dog. B ticket 134952. Nuisance or menacing dog. Appearance. May I have your name for the record, please, ma'am?
Christie Shanice Wright.
All right, that's right. This is the date and time set in these matters. It's like for a pre-trial. It's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Okay.
No, I'm asking, did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Boffman? All right, and it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver or a bench trial. That's a trial before me. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of September 13th at
Okay.
9 a.m. via Zoom, the same way you zoomed in. I'll set your bond at $0, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you can go ahead and log off, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, Miss Wright.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. Attorney Boffman, you have something before I continue on?
I'm ready.
Oh, fantastic. All right. I was trying to just get some people out. All right. You need a moment, Attorney Boffman?
I got an app.
Oh, you got it? Okay, just let me know. Yes. I'm gonna need SOS's one too, Mary.
Okay, I'm ready.
One on Mr. Yeldell, and I saw another one. All right, I'm gonna bring these people in. Joseph Walker. Go ahead, sit up for me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Mark Walker. This is ticket SP 1566170, failed to display. Ticket SP 1566165, count 1, failed to stop for a stop sign, count 2, no registration certificate, count 3, no proof of insurance. May I have your appearance first for the record, Attorney Boffman?
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
Joseph Mark Walker.
Judge, Mr. Walker is here for the purpose of pretrial. He was able to show me what I believe was a valid driver's license. I had the court check that, and if it is, we'd move to dismiss that case. I've also seen a registration and insurance in his name that are both current and valid. So I would stipulate to probable cause for dismissal of the document cases here, and the defendant will plead guilty to the moving violation according to the recommendation.
All right, let me just run his SOS. Thank you. Thank you. All right. His license is valid.
Nice.
So at this time, you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes, for the purpose of the responsible plea, Your Honor, so stipulated, and I stipulate to probable cause as to each of the matters being dismissed here, and thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of speeding 1 to 5 limited access. Sir, The fine for this is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay. Is that going to be enough time for you? You need additional time, sir?
No, that's plenty of time. Thank you.
All right. So I'll have it due no later than August 12th. Please, sir, when you go to pay the 125, ensure that it says 1 to 5 speed, so that way you don't get the additional points, okay? Or points at all. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I will.
All right. You're all set, sir. Thank you for your patience today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can log off, sir.
Ma'am, how do I pay?
So you can either physically come down to 36 District Court, or you can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay it that way.
Okay. It'll show up
Okay.
my name there. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
So on the left-hand side, you'll see a search your name. You'll be able to search your name type thing and go ahead and look for your ticket. Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. All right. Marquez Yeldell.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, turn your camera on for me, sir. There you go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marquez D'Anthony Yeldell. This is ticket SP 1351484. Count 1 failed to display. Count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, please state your name?
Marquez Yeldell.
Mr. Yeldell is here for the purpose of pretrial, or no, arraignment on the bench warrant, Your Honor. He waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stands mute for that purpose.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Judge, he's got compliance documents. I've seen his insurance, and I stipulate to probable cause for dismissal of each of the instant cases as long as we can confirm his license is valid.
The license is indeed valid.
Nice.
Yep. All right. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice for him having valid documentation. Sir, I hope you see how important it is to have everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Dorothy Washington. All right. Hello, Miss Washington.
Hi.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Dorothy Bernice Washington. This is ticket SP 1578556. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your full name?
Dorothy Washington.
So, Your Honor, this is a show cause. We will ask you to set aside the show cause inquiry because the defendant inadvertently missed the last action date. She's here because it's important. She waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stands mute. And ask for a pretrial date, please.
Now, you don't know this, Attorney Baughman, but I've had her before a lot. And so when we pulled this, we pulled to see how she's made progress on all of those tickets that she has in collection. How do you think she's doing, Attorney Baughman, if you hear the tone in my voice?
I hear your concern, Your Honor, and
The more concerning part too, Attorney Baughman, I didn't mean to cut you off, but let me let you know why. Because my clerk, who had to go through every single one of her tickets and allow her to pay the reinstatement fee on every single one of her tickets, and now she's paid no additional money on it. So I'm not going to take the ticket out of default, the 1 to 5 speed, because apparently the help that we've been soliciting has not been substantial enough. And she ain't slow down. If I ain't got no license, ain't no way I'm speeding. I'm following every order to a T all the time because I don't want to get stopped and end back up in court.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's Washington. You got to do better. You're supposed to drive with a license, but if you're driving around and you don't have it, you got to be on point. You can't be doing 15 miles over.
I apologize. I was trying to get to my son. My son's father had left him downtown. And that's what I had explained to the officer. That's why he let me go.
It was only 5 miles. No, it's only 5 miles over. Still, you're not even supposed to be driving. Gosh, killing me. Oh, no. Hold on, I ain't look at the real speed at the bottom. I see what they wrote you for. Makes it even worse. I shouldn't have even done the math. Hold on a minute.
Miss Washington, I'm going to send you a chat. It has a website I want you to visit and complete the online course that's given at that address. Bring the certificate of completion to your next court date. Do you know how to use the chat function of this platform?
Mm-hmm.
Try the chat. I just sent you a chat. Did you get it?
Yes, I got it.
I'm going to send you another one because I noticed that that was incorrectly spelled. That's better.
All right.
Attend that class, please. It's given online. It costs $49, and it may help you when you come back.
Okay.
Not a guarantee. According to the prosecutor, it's not a guarantee, and it isn't. But you take the class. It's the best you can do to be proactive about your situation.
What are we I'm sorry, record here?
Yeah, we're talking about the better drivers. I'm just assuring her that it's not guaranteed to help, but it at least is the least that she could do to show that she's.
Well, you know, are we on the record or off the record?
We are.
I'm on the record.
Okay, for the record, Dear Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. I have various concerns about that. For the record, Your Honor, if I may be heard on this issue, people tend to rely upon that. They come back thinking that they were guaranteed that. I don't like the better drivers class because, to be honest, anybody can take the class for them. They could give them their license and take it for them. If they're going to take it, they have to do it through Ethics, Vices, and You, which has a driving program, and it's interactive with the people. They have to actually appear so that someone else cannot take it for them. But I do not do better driving classes. That would have to be something that would be ordered by the court. I'm not doing that.
So if there's something else that I'm sorry to keep the record long, but if there's something else that you prefer, can you just get that information to me and I can advise defendant?
No, there's nothing else that I don't do better driving classes at all.
All right.
All right. Well, Ms. Washington, reach.
That is the prerogative of the prosecutor.
All right. All right. I'm gonna set this for a pretrial on the date of August 29th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I'll set her bond at $0 personal. I'll see you then, Mr. Washington.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. White, can you remove the hat from your head, please?
DeLon White, take that scarf, rag, whatever it is off your head for me. There you go. All right. All right. Mr. Webb, I'm gonna put you in the weight room until I'm ready for you. Mr. White, do I have this file?
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. I might have it. It's just in the pile of Gucci's. All right, I'm putting you in the weight room until I'm ready for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me keep going. Bring out a couple of people. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Margaret Washington, you are first, though. You can unmute yourself for me. Everybody else, please put yourself on mute. And I know, Ms. Walker, you didn't sign in today on the telephone for a bench trial. I know you didn't. Why would we do that? Margaret Washington.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am. Now calling the matter of the people versus Margaret Washington. This is ticket SP 1573367. Count 1, improper left turn. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name?
Margaret Washington.
Judge,
Mr.
these are
Williams, hold on a minute. Mr. James Williams, stop moving or turn off your camera, please. All right, go ahead with Ms. Washington.
Thank you. These are for pretrial. The defendant showed me current and valid insurance, and therefore she's left with a moving violation. She's going to plead guilt responsible to that, and the reduction is to 1 to 5 over with the limited access exception. She, on her behalf, I stipulate to the 4 corners, the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the responsible plea, and I stipulate to probable cause for the matter being dismissed here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, counsel. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of 1 to 5 speed, limited access. The remaining count, because of her compliance, will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, or do you need additional time?
If I can get additional time, Your Honor, because my car no due this week, I greatly appreciate it.
How much time do you need? 30 days or a little bit longer?
30 days is fine. I have it in there before 30 days.
Fantastic. So I'm gonna make it due no later than August 29th, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. August 29th is when the 125 is due, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, Ms. Washington. Thank you for your patience.
You too. Thank you.
No problem. You too. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Martez Welch.
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Maybe not. All right, sir. I'm gonna have to come back to you. I apologize. Oh, no. No, I got you. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Martez Demario Welch. This is ticket SP 1570197. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. He also has some new tickets, Attorney Boffman, from the wonderful date of July 16th. Ticket number SP 1601836. Count 1, failed to display. Ticket SP 1601834. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2 of that ticket is no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Welch, would you state your name?
Martez Welch.
Thank you. Judge, I believe those tickets are set for some sort of hearing on August 5th. There may have been arraignment.
Afternoon.
Yeah, so we will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant with respect to any of these matters and ask for a pretrial date, please.
All right. This time the court is going to enter in the plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Sir. I had to get clearance from my clerk to put it on in the morning. Can you come back to us on August 5th in the morning for these matters, yes, Mr. Welch?
Yes, ma'am.
August 5th, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. We'll have all your tickets on the docket for that day, okay? Don't get any more tickets in the meantime, okay?
I will not do. Thank you.
All right, you're all set. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Leila Williams, this isn't yours, Attorney Boffman, but I'm gonna do it. She just needs a trial date, so you don't have to join in.
Ready.
Okay. Now calling matter of the people versus Leila Rose Williams. Man, put your face all the way in the camera for me. There you go. Ticket number SP 1548378. Count 1, drag racing spectator. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of Leila Williams. Would you, ma'am, state your name for the record?
Leila Williams.
Your Honor, this matter is here for the purpose of pretrial. The defendant is continuing a not guilty plea and asks for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Oh, she froze. I hate when they freeze. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of September 13th. September 13th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'll see you then back online, okay? Just like you came today.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. This is 9. James Williams.
Hello.
Hello. Put your whole face in the camera for me. There you go. Now calling the matter of the people versus James Camille Williams. This is ticket SP 1573962. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman. For the defendant, would you state your name, sir?
James Williams.
Judge, these matters are here for our pretrial. The defendant wants to resolve them today. He's going to plead guilty to the no insurance count, and that will be reduced to improper plate. He's ready to give a factual basis.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, I plead guilty.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir? Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of April 14th of 2024. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Jefferson and Rivard Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were doing that, did that vehicle not have any insurance on it at the time?
No, it did not.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor, and I stipulate to probable cause for the matter to be dismissed.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates in this particular matter. Sir, my fine is $200. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. I mean, no. Do you need 30 or 60 days to be able to pay that fine?
Your Honor, you said 30 or 60 days?
Yes, I did.
60 days.
All right, September 30th, 2024 is when the fine is due, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You may. What's this matter?
Hear my interruption, Mr. Richard White. I'm going to send you a prompt to go back to the breakout room. There is something additional that I need to discuss with you.
Okay.
Very sorry, but it won't take long.
Okay.
You aren't ready in the breakout room. I'll send you to another one.
Okay. I know Lawrence Williams didn't ask for help. Now, I done told him, because people come in late, I tell them, you better wait patiently.
Let's join Mr. White.
Okay. You going in there right now, or you want me to keep going?
I'm ready.
Okay. No, we did James Williams. You're all set, sir. Adriana Wistone.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Your
Okay,
Honor.
ma'am. Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Adriana Wistone. This is you ticket 633-87122. This is one count, appear semi-nude. Also ticket SP 1590925, one count, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name?
Ariana Whetstone.
So I did not discuss the misdemeanor with the defendant, and therefore I don't imagine that the offer on that was probably a 90-day delayed sentence.
She's supposed to come back for a pretrial on September 23rd, 2022. It's in warrant status.
Are we waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment, Your Honor? Would you set these matters for a bench trial, please, and thank you.
Yep, I sure will. All right, Ms. Whitstone, because you did not appear for your last hearing, the best option that Attorney Boffman, well, not the best option, but the option that he's given right now is to do a bench trial. That way the officers will have to appear, and it's because he did not realize that you had a ticket in warrant status before me.
Your Honor, I never had a ticket for warrant under my name. I never got pulled over in warrant. I was
It wasn't a
never driving
pullover.
in warrant.
It's not a pullover. Did you ever live in Little Rock, Arkansas?
Say that again?
Little Rock, Arkansas? Did you have a license
No.
from there at one point?
No.
This is attached to your license for some reason.
I've never had anything with Arkansas. I've never lived in Arkansas.
But different driver's license number. Same birthday. What's your date of birth?
06/01/1998.
Have you ever been to the club Tycoons?
Yes, I've danced there. Yes.
You failed. This is you. So you failed to renew your license and they gave you a ticket one day.
In 2022, you said in 2022, correct?
Yes.
I was in Detroit, Michigan.
I know. I don't know why they put this as the address. Anyways, don't worry about that. But this is you. It says January 19th of 2022. You got this ticket.
January 9th. Okay. Okay.
You familiar now?
Yes. Yes, I do. The club was
Okay.
raided because of a minor was in there. So I do. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we just got to address it, right? Because you just left it there, and I don't want you just having open misdemeanors out on your record for no reason. Okay.
Right. I understand.
Okay. So we're going to set this for a bench trial. Actually, my bench trial dates aren't super far away. Just a little bit of time. You'll be able to get this together. Okay. So I'm going to set it for September 13th at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. I'll set the other case at $0 bond. That means you don't have to pay any additional money. And then we'll be able to work out all the cases at that time. Okay, both of the cases. If you have a new license to bring that, that's always very helpful.
Okay.
I don't know your business,
thank you.
but if you do, that's always very helpful if you have a new renewed license, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll see you then, ma'am. $0 bond on both of these tickets. Just make sure you come back September 13th to handle it, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Right.
And you said 9 a.m.?
At 9 a.m. Yep, via Zoom, just like how you are on today. Come back that way.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, okay?
Okay.
All right. We getting through yours. I just got a couple more. I've lost some soldiers out here, but I'm gonna get them back on. Now, Ms. Walker, you can unmute yourself. Why is it that you've appeared for a trial today via phone?
Press star 6, Miss Walker. Your Honor, the defendant is not as technically savvy as the rest of us. She indicates she's on an Obama phone.
You better save your folks.
I know. Miss Walker, Darlene Walker, press star 6 to unmute your device. Here goes Mr. Woodland. Where have you been, sir?
Here, I was sitting here and dozed off waiting. I'm sorry.
I've been by to see you a couple of times. Go back to the breakout room. I'll come and advise you before we get started. I came to see you a couple of times. It's okay.
So much.
We're still here.
All right, Mr. Woodland. At least you were honest. I appreciate honesty. So we're gonna put you, Attorney Bachman, gonna put you back in the room. Now, when he come this time, you need to be alive, awake, alert, and enthusiastic. Okay?
I will.
Mr. Woodland, I'm gonna send you to a different room. Just give me a second. Press join, please, sir. I'll see you in a little while.
He handling finishing up some of his other matters real quick.
Hey, Miss Walker.
Yes, my phone is messed up. The audio is gone, and I'm trying to get it because I don't.
All right, none of the officers came. I'm gonna do it this time because I'm realizing the type of tickets, and that might absolutely be assured. Do you have a living situation, Miss Walker?
Yes,
living accommodations.
I'm in a senior's home.
Okay, so you in a senior's home? You're in a safe, secure location now, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darlene Ross Walker. This is U ticket 601-33421. Enter a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. U ticket 564-64820. Enter a vacant dwelling without owner's written permission. Ticket U 601-06621. Enter a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, Miss Walker, state your full name?
Darlene Walker. Darlene Ross Walker.
Thank you. Matters are set for trial, Your Honor. Without a complaining witness, we move to dismiss without prejudice.
All right. This time the court's going to honor that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ms. Walker, now these are old cases, but stay out of the location of 11227 Maiden. Every single one of these tickets is for that location. Whatever they're doing at that location isn't for you. Do you understand, Ms. Walker?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
It is not for you.
Okay.
So don't, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Okay, you too.
All right. All right, no problem. Cameron Williams, you can go ahead and talk to the people. It's just a new trial. It's just a new date. I can do him without us.
Okay. Be right back.
All right, Mr. Cameron Williams and Mr. Zaki, I'm gonna put him in the waiting room because he got his hat on. Mr. Williams, turn your camera on for me.
You know my camera is broken in the
Oh
front.
yeah, you told me already. Yes, and you talked to him already about all the stuff, and they had a conversation with you.
A little bit, but I didn't get to explain to him about the police and how they were searching my car.
I'm gonna sign you counsel because you know when you sign on and then they trying to get through all these people, sometimes it be a little tough. So I'm gonna have you come back to court on the day of. Let me see. It's a month from now. August 30th for a pretrial, but I need you to call the courtroom at noon so we can get you assigned counsel. You ready for the phone number?
Give me 2 seconds. You said for August 30th, right?
Yes.
August 30th. All right, I'm ready for the phone number.
313.
313.
729. Nope.
729.
313. 965. Sorry, 965.
965.
2293.
2293.
Okay. All right. I have you come back. We'll create bond $0 personal. When you come back, they're gonna be like, because these are typical tickets that I assign counsel to. But since you have an issue that I want you to feel comfortable with and learn how to navigate the next move, I'm assigning you counsel for these no insurance tickets. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll see you back on August 30th. Don't forget to call the courtroom at noon. Okay.
At noon. I got you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Officer Rose, have you been here? Officer Rhodes. I'll just dismiss this case. Officer Rhodes. I didn't think so.
Yes, hello?
Hello? I just dismissed this case. Officer.
I was in the breakout room and I got dropped, so I tried to get back in.
What did you want to happen today with this matter?
It didn't matter.
Okay, I'll put that you were here.
Yeah, if she want to get her life together, that's it. That's what we want.
Okay. Well, she is in a senior's home right now, so she's has a living arrangement. And I cautioned her to stay away from that location. Okay. Okay. I put that you were here, so I'll just put per court. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
I don't want you to get those things, whatever happens. So I put per court on your ticket. Okay. There you go. I got you. No problem. I got y'all when y'all come. I understand. I'm like, come on. Okay. I got you, Officer Rhodes.
Take care.
Judge,
You
I have
too.
a question, Judge.
Yes.
My understanding is Officer Christopher Gibson is present in the court.
He is. He's in the courtroom. I'm looking at him right now. What you need?
We do one or two things. I need to speak with him. Madam Prosecutor indicated that she has no problem with it. Either can I call the courtroom and talk with him, or can I put my telephone number in the chat and he can give me a call?
Listen, call the courtroom. I'm gonna have him pick up and he can talk. Officer,
thank you.
No problem. 313-965-2293. Okay, cool. I'll have him talk to her.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, for the record, are we off the record or on the record?
We're off the record right now. She needs to talk to, she said she talked to you. Now she wants to actually talk to the officer too.
Oh, yeah, I need to talk to, on Woods. Is this on Woods?
Yes, Woods, yes.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we got the charges correct, Attorney.
Okay.
I'm calling the courtroom now, Miss Mason.
Okay, so I just want to make sure we got before you talk to, you can talk to Woods, but it's going to be a delayed 6 months on the advertising. The inspection required, a concurrent delayed 6 months to get his stuff together. And he's dismissing the failure to display the license. So it'll be a total of a delayed 6 months.
Okay, well then, you know what? I don't need to talk with him. I thought we had to get that part straightened out. I don't need to talk with him. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And I got the ticket straight too on flotation.
Okay, you want me to be back in two?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
sounds good.
They need you. Abdul Zaki?
Yes.
Please take your hat off and the sunglasses for court. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Abdul Zaki. This is case number SP 1574816, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number SP 1574811. That's how I feel too, Mr. Zaki. I wish I didn't have to look at you either. Pay attention. Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It went.
All right. Ticket 2 and also calling ticket SP 1574811, count 1, 25 miles over posted speed, count 2, holding or using a mobile electronic device while operating a vehicle. Can you state your name for the record, please?
My name?
Yes.
Abdul Zaki.
All right. It's my understanding, sir, that you would like to have a bench trial. Is that correct? I got a lot of bench trials today.
That's correct.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk? It was a Friday too. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Bossman or Attorney Nance about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes, that's like that was the best outcome I could come up with all
right, if you tell me too much of it, then you're gonna have to have a jury trial, and my jury trials are not until November, so you might not want to say too much.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna set it for the date of September 13th at 9 a.m. via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0. Okay.
You said I heard September 13th.
September 13th is going to be your bench trial at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay, let me write that down real quick. Hold on.
Absolutely. Write it down. No. I don't have his file. I don't think. Oh, I just got it. I ain't had it.
And
That's
it's the same. It's the same Zoom meeting.
Same Zoom information, okay?
Same Zoom number.
Yep, same Zoom number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 trials that day.
Will I be able to speak on my behalf?
At that point in time, if they want you to, you will. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, and they could try and figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. Unless it's not
Yes.
you, I would advise that you don't say anything. Unless it's mistaken identity at this point in time. You might just want until that time, okay?
Okay, I got you.
All right, no problem. All right. There's nothing further. I'll see you that day, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. Bye.
I'm good to leave the meeting.
Yeah, you can go ahead and leave the meeting, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Judge, this is the city prosecutor. Are we on the record?
Okay. At this moment.
Do we have an officer here on the Willis Williams the fourth case?
I thought we did.
Willis Williams. I don't see anybody in my breakout room with Willis Williams on there.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. I'm going to pull...
He's Gibson. He's for another case. He's here.
All right. Cool. Nance, are my officers not here on Willis Williams?
Okay, I put no PO on there. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
So
Which one? I'm sorry.
That was Willis Williams.
I did. I put no,
don't forget about flotation device. We got to talk about floaty again.
I'm waiting on you. I'm ready. That's the only one I got left.
Okay, you want to go into 2 again?
Yes, please. And Judge, we can bring the person in room 36 out. They're on a regular telephone.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. 36. Willis Williams, the fourth.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Willis Williams, the fourth. This is ticket SP 1540849. One count failed to signal. May I have your appearance for the record, starting with, may I have your appearance or your name for the record?
It's Willis Williams IV.
All right. Today's the date and time set for a formal hearing. Time is now 11:05. No officer has appeared, so I'm going to dismiss this matter. Sir, there's a ticket in collections, though, that you need to take care of for $105. Go online and take care of that matter, or they collect their money. Okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. All right. A couple officers in Woodland. You said what?
Carmen, when she called, courtroom, said her phone on 9.
I don't know who she is. She must have dropped off and then came back in because I don't see her name on my stuff. Carmen Williams, she already signed in earlier, but I don't know who she is. All right, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Carmen Williams?
Hello?
Hello, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. If your name isn't the name I call, please put yourself on mute.
Okay.
Carmen Williams? I can't help someone who's not online, Jazz. Carmen Williams? All right, I can't do it. All right. I don't know what people want me to do. Miss Woods?
Yes, ma'am.
No, Miss Woods, Clarine Woods.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
Now calling. Everyone, if I don't call your name, if your name not Clarine Woods, put yourself on mute for me for a moment. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Clarine Woods. Clarine. Say your name for me, man.
Clayleen.
Clarine. Clarine Woods. This is ticket SP 1545953. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Attorney Boffman, will you fill in for this? This is a valid doc dismissal.
Yes, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant who has previously stated her name. Your Honor, I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation that these matters be dismissed. She's previously shown current and valid documents to counsel in the breakout room.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Now, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now we calling Rodney Woodland, so I can get some of these officers out. Rodney Woodland.
We asked for an SOS check of his license plate, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. I did put it up there, sorry. I knew it was a reason. Okay. Go back on mute for me, sir. Richard White, I can't do him.
Ready.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard Lee White. This is ticket SP 1129540, count 2. No, drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 1149507. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1536747. Count 1, 16 or 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you, sir, Mr. White, state your name?
Richard Lee White Jr.
Nah, I'm good.
Your
Who's
Honor,
that talking in the record? All right, go ahead.
so Judge, the defendant has a recommendation that presumes that his license is valid and current. If so, I'm stipulating the probable cause as to each of the matters that are being dismissed, including each of the driver's license offenses. The defendant is willing to waive his rights to any further hearings or trials. He has been advised, and he's going to give it a factual basis to 2 counts. One would be driving without proper insurance. That would be reduced to improper plate. And the second would be the speeding charge will be reduced here to 1 to 5 over without a limited access exception. He's ready to give a factual basis. I stipulate on his behalf to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the responsible plea here, Your Honor.
All right. If that's the case,
I'm
sir,
sorry.
please.
I'm sorry for the
Yes.
record, if I may. Diachico
Yeah,
Mason, 43471. This is on Richard Lee Wright. White.
Correct. Right. White. Yes.
White. It was 16 to 20.
Correct.
The offer was 6 to 10.
I'm looking at it right now.
Is that Richard Lee Wright Jr.?
Yes.
Okay, I have a 16 to 20 and 6 to 10. That's the offer.
Understood. I am corrected, Mr. White. Mr. White, are you still willing to enter into the responsible plea? That'll get you 2 points.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I stipulate to the information for the purpose of that plea, Your Honor, and to probable cause as to any matter being dismissed here on behalf of the defendant.
All right. If that's the case, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of December 30th of 2023. At that time, were you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Hubble and Linden streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
While you're driving that vehicle, was there no car insurance on it at the time?
No, it wasn't.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced count 6 to 10 speed as well as 1 count of improper plates. Speeding ticket is $135. You got the ticket and collection still. Did you pay the expired plates and collections?
I haven't paid anything for collections yet. I'm trying to do everything bit by bit.
All right, I'll waive the cost and fines on the other ticket. Typically, civil infractions are due in 14 days. Do you need additional time to pay that?
Yes, I would.
All right, you gonna get in the payment plan because you got to pay these tickets now.
Yeah.
All right, needs payment plan. All right, come down here and make a payment plan, okay?
Oh, okay, that's what the ones in collection, right?
One of them is in collection. I just gave you a new fine of $135 too.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Get my interruption. The person in the meeting on a Samsung, you have on what appears to be a hospital garb. Is your name Latanya Ward? You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I do apologize. My name is Carmen Williams.
Okay, Ms.
Okay.
Williams, we're ready. I'm sorry.
That's who I was calling for earlier. But
Mm.
now calling the matter of the people versus Carmen Williams. This is ticket 752127. Count 1, suspended license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name for the record?
Yes, Carmen Williams.
I have to refer to my notes, Your Honor. The defendant will please be responsible here to a single count. There are 2 defaults, matters in default, Your Honor. She does have a valid license. Can we confirm that, please?
It looks like she has payment arrangements. So she can't do any civil infractions.
Okay, so then she's compliant on the driver's license issue, and I stipulate to probable cause for dismissal.
All right. Let me see if she's valid on it.
Attorney Nance,
Ms.
breakout
Woods,
room. Breakout room
you
2.
put Judge, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
She needs you to go to breakout room 2.
Oh, did we need to meet or did we already? Are we okay?
No, we're
Attorney
okay.
Nance?
We talked about that with Ms. Woods.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay.
All right. Ms. Williams, your license is valid now?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll dismiss this without prejudice. Make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I sure will.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you kindly.
I'm gonna just go off the honesty system for that one. Mr. Williams, Mr. Webb, I know you're not smoking.
Huh?
I know you wasn't smoking no cigar. I know I didn't see no smoke come out.
No.
Okay. Maybe it
I
was
ain't
just hot in your
Look,
house.
I'm not retarded like that.
Special. Don't call the people that. All
Okay,
right.
special. Look, special.
William Woods?
Yes.
No, not you, Miss Woods, Mr. Woods.
William
Okay, I'm
Woods?
sorry.
Ms. Woods, I've been dismissed your case. Why are you still online with me?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was free to go. I'm sorry.
Free to go, ma'am. No, you ain't got to stay on and listen to all the rest of this. No, ma'am. Go ahead, leave. Bye-bye. Thank you, though. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus, do I still have Attorney Nance? Okay.
I'm
I see
here,
her.
Judge.
Now calling the matter of the people versus William Edward Woods. This is ticket V 122912. 1 count. Advertising prior to obtaining license prohibited. B ticket 122913. Fair secure inspection of property premises. Failure to secure inspection of property premises. Ticket V 122914. Failure to display a license as required. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Yes, good morning, Judge. May it please the court, Jakilah Nance, P 68686, appearing on behalf of Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, would you please be so kind as to state your name for the record?
William Edward Woods.
I also have an officer in the courtroom. Officer, will you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Chris Gibson, Detroit Police Department.
Okay. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with these matters?
Judge, today is the date and time set for trial. Mr. Woods, Ms. Mason, as well as Officer Gibson. We've all had some discussion regarding this matter. There's a recommendation that if he tenders a plea of guilty on ticket ending in 1224, as well as ticket ending in 1324, both of them will be taken under a 6-month delayed sentence. If he tenders a plea of guilty on those two, ticket ending in 1424 will be dismissed. Mr. Woods, is that your understanding of the recommendation, and would you like to take advantage of that recommendation?
Yes.
All right. Both 6 months delayed. Is that what I heard correctly?
Yes, Judge.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside what's been stated today in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 24th of this year, 2024. Did you fail to have a license at the location of the D spot in Detroit? It was 17625 West McNichols in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Did you also fail to secure inspection of that premises as well, sir?
Pardon me?
Did you also fail to secure inspection of that location too?
Yes.
Satisfied.
All right, satisfied?
I'm satisfied on both counts.
Thank you. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count?
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the 2 counts of, 1 count of fail to advertise prior to obtaining license, and the other count of failure to secure an inspection of the premises. Your mama love you, just so you know, Mr. Woods.
Absolutely.
You don't know this, Attorney Nance. I couldn't read them, but she sent me some correspondence on her son's behalf that I could not read.
She has community support.
I know. Apparently so. All right. Typically, I give fines on these particular matters, sir. Let me see. All right. Let me ask my clerk something. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do $100 fine on both of the tickets because I got to leave something there. But you have 6 months to pay it. So you gotta pay it in these 6 months, okay? $200.
Okay.
And you gotta correct these issues. So they told me part of it is that you need to get these licenses in place, okay?
Yes.
So you got 6 months.
I completed everything to get my business back up and running now as far as the city of Detroit.
Okay, well, keep doing that. You got to keep checking back because in the 6 months, as a part of the compliance, is that you need to have this all running, or else all they're going to do is give you some new tickets.
Right. Well, I don't plan on having no more situations that got me into this trouble anyway. So
right.
we shouldn't have this problem anymore in the future. And
right.
I will rectify my licensing issues.
Okay. All right. So 6 month delay sentence, $100 on each ticket. The remaining ticket is going to be dismissed. So 6 months from now brings us to January 29th of 2025. Please sign back on that day. I want to make sure everything is back together at 8:45 a.m. Okay?
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Very welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. All right. No problem. Thank you, officer. Okay. Now I'm ready for Rodney Woodland.
Ready.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people. Oh, his license is suspended. Does that change things?
Yes.
All right. Let me look and tell you what the suspension is.
I think we know it. He and I discussed it. Is it from Detroit, Your Honor?
Yep, no proof.
Okay,
Mhm.
so,
You need to talk back with them. I got some other stuff I can do real
Yeah.
quick while you talk back to them.
Mr. Woodland, let's go back to the breakout room, sir.
All right. James Woods, I know you got this lovely worker's hat on, but I need you to take it off since you appear to be indoors now. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus James Edward Woods. This is ticket number SP 1059500, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1157249, count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jeanette Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, please state your name for the record. Unmute your microphone, Mr. Woods, and state your name for the record.
James Edward Woods.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We ask that any KPs be set aside, all warrants recalled. As it relates to the arraignment, we waive formal reading, stand mute.
This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
Judge, there's a recommendation if Mr. Woods tenders a plea of guilty on ticket ending in 5001, driving while license suspended. It will be amended to a failure to display, and the remaining 2 counts will be dismissed.
All right. If that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, and you force you or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of, let's do this one. January 21st of 2021, were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Davidson and Russell Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel? Stipulation for probable cause?
Stipulated for the dismissal.
Thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, driving while license suspended. The remaining tickets will be dismissed. So you have a driving fee, reinstatement fee, as well as 2 tickets in collection with our wonderful court that you need to take care of, sir. One's $310. But you ain't come back and pay that ticket.
Okay,
We can
you
waive
said,
costs. Huh?
say it again, ma'am. You said it was 310.
10 and 130 and 45. That's how much you owe us.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on this one ticket because you got to pay all those other tickets, okay? Please.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, sir.
One question, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Once I pay off all the tickets, what do I do after that to get my license back? Do I just go back to the Secretary of State or?
And go to the Secretary of State's office and they'll try and help you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then you might have some additional fees over there. That's why I'm trying to help cut it close a little bit. So at least
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
have some hope that you can get this paid off at some point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? All right. All right. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Joshua Walker, at what point did you check in, sir?
Okay, hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I believe I did miss the check.
Okay. Well, you missed my time for this morning, so I'm gonna have you call the courtroom so we can get you a new date.
Okay. Could I go in? Would that be okay? Because I have like my insurance and my registration and all of that stuff. So would I be able to take that
So
in?
you checked in at 11 o'clock if you got all that.
I've been in the court thing since like 9:30. Like I've been in the room. And then you guys finally let me in.
I've been looking. That ain't it. I've been letting people in.
Yep. Honestly, I had screenshotted like it was like 9:48, but just to kind of double verify. But I've been in here over an hour.
I think I asked and they told me that you had already checked in, so I figured you talked to an attorney. All right. You got your proof of stuff?
I got everything right here. My license valid, insurance, my registration tags already on my car. I got my registration. It's been over a month.
All right. Well, this is what happens when you don't have it when they stop you.
Yeah.
Hold tight. It's an important lesson to learn for everybody.
It is.
Shoot. All right. Put yourself on mute. All right, Lawrence Williams.
Ready? Mr. Williams, can you unmute your microphone? Okay, you're getting some help. Okay.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lawrence Williams. This is ticket 3585556. One count operate marijuana facility without a license. Ticket number U6869312. One count violation of the Controlled Substance Act. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Lawrence Williams.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial regarding Mr. Williams' matters. There's a recommendation that Mr. Williams tenders a plea of guilty as charged on both tickets. Each will be taken under a 3-month delayed sentence. Is that your understanding, Mr. Williams, of the recommendation by the people?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Raise your right hand.
You can see?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I'm true. Yeah.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date 1st of April 11th of 2024. Were you in the area of 7618 Geis
Yes,
Street in the
ma'am.
city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you operating a marijuana facility without a license, sir?
Yes.
Also, bring your attention to the date of. That same date and location. Did you violate the marijuana? I mean, did you violate the Controlled Substance Act?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, let me give a little bit more questions. Mr. Williams, on the voir dire for this. Mr. Williams, on that particular day, as it relates to the second question that the judge is going to ask you, did you have more than the 2.5 ounces of marijuana that you were allowed to legally have in your home?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Satisfied, Judge.
Thank you, counsel, because I was looking like same day. All right, satisfied. Thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to both of these counts on the record. Sir, it's under a 3-month delay sentence. That means as long as, if you need to get your license together, you need to do that. But as long as you have no new charges like this and pay my fine, I'll dismiss these matters, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a yes? Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're fine on both of these tickets. Let's see, I'm gonna do $100 on both of the tickets. So that's 200 total to be paid when you come back and see me for a review on October 29th at 8:45 a.m., okay?
Is that a yes, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
These grunts and stuff, I want to grunt too. What if I just talk to y'all like that? Yep. Okay. October 29th, 8:45 a.m. Yep.
What time?
8:45 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Corey Wilkins.
Here, Your Honor.
All right. You could go. Let me get Mr. Williams off. I know he don't know how to operate this at all.
Show don't.
I know. It's all right. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Corey J. Wilkins. This is ticket 763666. This is one count of no PFD. This is set today for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Wilkins. Mr. Wilkins, please state your name for the record.
Corey J. Wilkins.
Judge, today is the date and time set for trial. The officer who issued this ticket, Officer Luther, he is present. Judge, we've had a lot of discussion about this. Miss Mason may want to, she has the ability and the authority to amend the ticket so it can speak a little clearer to what it is. And if she did, I do believe it was not having a flotation device on is what this ticket was supposed to be about.
Do we have a number for that? Does anybody know?
It's actually listed correctly in the ROA.
Okay.
The violation number I can provide, as well as the penalty number for this as well.
Okay. All right. So what's the resolution on it today?
So Judge, there is no offer on this particular ticket. He will be tendering a plea as charged.
No flotation. Okay. All right, sir. If you want to plead guilty, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I talked to Attorney Nance, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today in exchange for this plea?
They have not.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May 22nd of 2021. Sir, at that time, were you in the Detroit River near St. John Street?
I was, yes, Your Honor.
And did you have it looks like one of those
I was on a jet ski and I had the
jet ski. That's what I was trying to think.
I
Jet
had the
ski.
life jacket sitting on my lap. I didn't have it on proper.
Ah, okay. Satisfied, counsel?
I am, Judge.
All right. And the court is satisfied as well in this particular matter. So he has to have the actual life vest on him at all times while he's on the ski in the Detroit River. Someone help me understand.
Yes, Your Honor. While operating
State your name for the record.
Conservation Officer Luther with the Department of Natural Resources.
Okay, what's the rule for this? Thank you.
While operating a jet ski or personal, yes, you have to have a life jacket on your person, zipped up and buckled at all times.
You understand that, sir?
I do now.
Okay, you gotta have it. It's for your safety because the
I
Detroit
know
River takes people under, and then we can't find them. And then
I grew up in Port Huron. I know all about that. That river is unforgiving.
Okay, so that's
Your
why
Honor,
it's for your safety. Yes.
we actually responded from this scene to a drowning. That's how. That's why. That's the only reason why I recall, and it was a fatal.
It wasn't.
No, ma'am, it was a fatal. We left this scene to go to a fatal drowning.
That's why it's so important, Mr. Wilkins.
It is. It was chaos at the dock, and my daughter was on another jet ski, and I grabbed the life jackets out of there and I had them on my lap, and I was going to her. I didn't have it on proper.
All right, we gotta make sure to do that. Is there a particular fine, Officer Luther, in this particular matter, or no?
Yes, Your Honor. It is a $100 fine, and it is a misdemeanor.
Okay. All right. You understand that, Mr. Wilkins?
I do.
Okay. All right. How much time do you need, though? I'll give you as much time as you need to pay that fine.
I can pay it I get paid on Friday, so I can pay it on Friday. If you give me like 14 days just to make sure it's all done.
I can give you 30 days. How about that? I just want to make sure I didn't rush you to pay that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So we're going to have it due no later than August 29th, 2024. I want you to continue to have fun out there. I just want you to do it safely, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Luther, for letting me know the proper way. I do appreciate it. I have told people now since then about this, so I'm paying it forward.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. All right. If there's nothing further, we're all set with this matter, sir. Go ahead, take care of that fine by August 29th. Okay, a month from now.
So much.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's a note to everybody. I didn't know that, but that's a good rule to have, especially in the Detroit River. So, okay, you can log off, Mr. Wilkins. Okay. Not trying to kill me today. All right. My last officers, I got Harput and Knapp, and I do not like what it says on my screen. This is the Rodney Anthony Woodland case. The now calling the matter of the people versus Rodney Anthony Woodland. This is to get SP 1401456. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 1493673. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, allowing another to use his license plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Yes, Rodney Woodland.
Your Honor, I understand your reticence to proceed at this point. I need to re-advise the defendant, and there's a resolution that we can come to today. It is a trial date, and I did not recognize that.
I got 2 of my officers here.
I get it.
I'm like, come on, friends.
We're gonna redo this, Your Honor. Mr. Woodland, I'm gonna send you back into the breakout room. Miss Mason, would you meet me in room 2, and everybody accept my apology?
It's okay. All right. Delon White.
Ready, Judge?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of put your whole face in the camera. We talked about this earlier, Mr. White, when you first logged on. Now calling the matter of the people versus the line elite. I know. Ellis White, this is ticket SP 1542482. Count 1, disobey lawful orders of police officer. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, please state your name for the record.
DeLon White.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We ask that any cases be set aside, any warrant recalled as it relates to the arraignment. We wait for Marie to stand mute.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. What are we wishing to do at this point?
Judge, we're asking the court to continue the not guilty plea. Schedule this matter for a bench trial. Mr. White and I have had an opportunity to discuss the differences between a jury trial and a bench trial, with him understanding that a jury trial is where 6 people would listen to the facts associated with the case and make a determination of whether he is guilty or not guilty, or he can have this matter heard by the court, and the court will make a determination of whether or not he was guilty or not guilty. After having this conversation, it is my understanding that Mr. White would like to waive his right to a jury trial and have this matter heard by the court. Mr. White, is that a correct assertion that I have made on the court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if that's the case, sir, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of September 13th. September 13th at 9 a.m. Set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I gotta.
Keenan White.
Yes.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Keenan White. This is ticket SP 1541873. Count 1, failed to use seatbelt assembly system effectively. Count 2, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 1541872. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1538327. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2, tinted windows. Ticket SP 1538301. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. You're on mute, Attorney Nance.
My apology to the court. Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, please state your name for the record.
Keenan White.
Judge, today's the date and time set for trial and formal hearing. Judge, Officer David Garcia was the officer who is here. Officer Dylan Tappo, I do not believe that he's checked in. However, there is a global resolution that will deal with these matters, so that therefore Mr. White would not have to deal with this anymore. So we're going to move forward with this. The recommendation, well, let me say, yeah, because I would be asking that any matter involving Officer Dylan, no, let me do it this way. Any matter that involves Officer Tappo, we would normally be moving to dismiss for him failing to appear. But the recommendation would be if Mr. White tendered a plea to ticket ending 83011, driving while license suspended, it would be amended to a failure to display. If he also tenders a plea on ticket ending in 3012, the expired plates as charged, as well as 3272, the improper equipment. Those are all the tickets under Garcia. Then the rest would be dismissed.
All right. You want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes.
All right. Please raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Nance about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, they did not.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 5th of 2024. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of West Auto Drive and Linden Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
While you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied,
Did you
Judge.
also have, oh, thank you. Sorry, stipulate to the four corners of the ticket.
For the factual basis on the 2 civil infractions, so stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of improper plates, nope, failed to display, and 1 count of expired plates, as well as 1 count of tinted windows. All right, I'm just trying to see. I know that the expired plates cost $145. I think the defective equipment is $120. Let me make sure though. Yep, 120. So 145 plus 120 equals $265. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. How long do you need, sir?
30 days.
30 days enough time, or you need 45?
45.
Okay. I have it due by September 16th.
Okay.
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 All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Maurice Webb. You got his tickets and warrant status too, because we already talked about that, Attorney Nance. Okay.
We have, Judge.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Maurice Lamar Webb. This is ticket SP 1564509. Count 1, drove while unlicensed. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number SP 1025480. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driver's license expired. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jakilah Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Webb. Mr. Webb, please state your name for the record.
Maurice Lamar Webb.
Judge, as it relates to the matters that are in warrant status, we ask that the KPs be set aside, any warrant recalled.
This time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding?
And Judge, on the show causes, we'd ask the same as relates to that arraignment, wait for reading, stand mute.
Would that plea of not guilty on your? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judge.
Go ahead. You good.
With that being said, Judge, there's a recommendation that Mr. Webb tenders a plea on ticket NEN 509, count 1, the driving while unlicensed. It will be amended to a failure to display. If he also tenders a plea of guilty on count 2 of that same ticket, no insurance, it will be amended to an improper plate. The remaining 3 tickets that were originally in warrant status would all be dismissed. Mr. Webb, is it your understanding of the recommendation by the people, and would you like to take advantage of that recommendation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. You can put your hand down, Mr. Webb. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
At all, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of March 21st of 2024. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of St. Antoine and Monroe Streets in the city of Detroit?
That's correct.
And while you're driving that vehicle, were you unlicensed at the time?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
Did you also not have any car insurance on the vehicle? Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, failed to display a valid operator's license, as well as improper plates. The remaining 3 tickets that are in warrant status will be dismissed. Now, sir, on the 3 tickets in warrant status, you have what's called $45 reinstatement fees on each one of those. Those are to be paid to 36th District Court. My fine for today, 45. Can you do additional 200? Mr. Webb, I'm talking to
What was
you.
that? Oh, you said, can I do additional 200? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have to do. Yeah.
So I'm gonna charge you a $200 fine on one of the tickets because you ain't never come back and visit us.
Correct. Yes.
And then on the other ticket, I'm gonna waive the cost of fine, but you have to pay. Don't forget, on those tickets, you have to pay those $45 reinstatement fees. Okay, I can't waive those.
One, right.
Okay, and it's only on those tickets that are gonna be dismissed from warrant status, but it won't dismiss those fees. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But I'll give you $200 fine. How long do you need? 30 or 60 days to pay it?
30.
You said 30?
Yes.
Okay. August 29th. Okay. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you, Mr. Webb. Thank you for letting us know that you had those cases out there so we could take care of them today as well.
Yes. Thank you, Ron. Thanks for helping me.
Oh, no problem. All right. You're good to go. All right. Don't forget to pay that stuff because that's what's going to unlock your license to be able to get valid again. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Michael Ware.
Speaking.
All right. I call in the matter of People versus Micah Jovan Ware. This is ticket number SP 1096110. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance. Ticket SP 1269848. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance. Ticket SP 1290850. Driving registered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, failed to display. Ticket SP 1291235. Count 1, driver's license never required. Count 2, no insurance. Ticket SP 1335075. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1335222. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janaki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Ware. Mr. Ware, state your name for the record, please.
Micah Javon Ware.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We ask that any cases be set aside, any warrant recall as it relates to the arraignment on all matters. We waive from a reading, stand mute.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding? Do you
Judge,
have
there's a
on a tank top?
Who? Me?
Mr. Ware. No, Mr.
No.
Ware does.
No, he has
I got
sleeves,
on
Judge.
shirt.
Oh, it's sleeves. Okay, in the light, it didn't look like you had any.
No,
I was all
Judge,
like,
I would have
dang.
said something
The
to my
lighting behind.
client
Okay.
now.
Sorry. Okay, we good. Sorry about that. I'm all like, dang, you got tank top on. Okay, keep going. Sorry. I see now.
Judge, there is a recommendation that Mr. Ware attended a plea on ticket ending in 1102. The no insurance, it will be amended to an improper plate. If he also tenders a plea of guilty on ticket ending in 075, count 1, driving while license suspended, it will be amended to a failure to display. And if he tenders a plea on count 2 of that ticket that's ending in 0752, the no insurance, it will also be amended to an improper plate, and the remaining counts will be dismissed.
All right. That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you have a chance to talk to Attorney Nance about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Yes.
understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take your attention back to the date 1st of September 5th of 2020, where you're driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Plymouth and St. Mary's in the city of Detroit.
Yes, I was.
While you're driving that vehicle, did you have no car insurance on it at the time?
Was that the Ford?
It is a Ford. Mm-hmm.
No. No, I don't think I did. No.
Satisfied, Judge.
All right, with that ticket, then on ticket March 31st of 2022, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Livernois and Leslie Streets in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator? It's drove our license suspended. Was your license suspended that day?
I didn't have I never had a license. So they just
all right, so failed to display a valid operator's license. And did you also not have insurance on that vehicle?
Yeah, no, I didn't have insurance.
Satisfied, Judge.
Right, satisfied? The court is satisfied as well. Enter a plea to 1 count, failed to display 2 counts improper plates. The remaining counts called on this record will be dismissed. So you got a whole bunch of tickets in default right now. Do you know that?
Yes.
And collection? Oh, a ton of tickets.
Yeah, I know.
You gonna take care of them at some point in time?
Trying to. I don't have a job right now. It's hard right now.
All right. Well, we have amnesty going on right now until Friday. So I would suggest you come down here and see if you can at least get some of these fees waived and maybe set yourself up on a payment plan. Okay. Help yourself out a little bit. All right. Give you a $200 fine on one of the tickets, and I'll waive the fine portion on the other 2 tickets, but you probably gonna have the reinstatement fee, it looks like, on those tickets minimally, okay? Oh no, it's a reinstatement fee on these 2 tickets. But I will give you a $200 fine on one of the tickets, and then I'll say you're gonna make a payment plan, so we'll give you some time to set that up. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for all these tickets. It's like 15 tickets I see or something close to it that are in default that you just need to pay. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Take care of that. Come down here, see what you can do and work out and figure out, okay?
All right.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Anise Washington.
Yes, I'm here.
Now calling the matter of, I know that's not a scarf on your head.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my hair messed up.
She has rosebuds on it, Judge. She tried to make it fashionable.
I'm coming to work with a scarf on my head. Y'all be beside yourself calling all kinds of community activists. And she ain't coming to work. How she's supposed to be at work. How a disgrace to the Black community. There be all kinds of stuff out there.
I'm sorry.
No justice and no peace and all up to me. All right, put yourself in the camera at least. The whole thing. Okay. You better have clothes on for work. I promise.
Yeah, I got clothes on. I got clothes on.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Niece Marie Washington. This is ticket SP 1573299, count 1, no chauffeur's license. Ticket number SP 1572445, count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, defective windshield. Count 3, 1 to 5, overspeed. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please, first?
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Washington. Ms. Washington, please state your name for the record.
Ajane Washington.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial regarding Ms. Washington's matters. There's a recommendation if she tenders a plea of responsible on ticket in 4451, the disregarding a red or amber signal, it would be amended to go on 1 to 5, and the rest of the counts would be dismissed. She does have a valid license at this time. It has been confirmed by Madam Clerk. We are going to stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis. And Ms. Washington, would you like to take advantage of this recommendation?
Yes.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to 1 count reduced speed 1 to 5. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Was that my correct understanding? One count?
That's
Okay.
correct, Judge.
All right. The fine is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Do you need additional time, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, how much time do you need? 30 days? 45?
30.
Okay. August 29th, 2024. Ma'am, when you go into the system to pay, since I'm reducing this ticket, make sure it says 1 to 5 speed and it's only $125, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. The remaining tickets have been dismissed, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Attorney Nance, you got to run off real quick because I got Mr. Walker. I just need you to check his information. Okay, and then I'm gonna do Mr. Woodland. Okay. Mr. Joshua Walker, you keep going in and out. I'm trying to.
I'm sorry. This is my signal. I guess it's raining over here, so my Wi-Fi was acting weird.
You're going into room number 3 with Attorney Nance, or 4. I'm gonna put him in 4.
Okay.
And she's going to look at all your documents, okay?
Okay.
All right. Join that room. He should have documents for you. All right. All right. I don't know who LeVar Williams is. I'll deal with him in a minute. I want to get these officers out, though. Mr. Woodland.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rodney Anthony Woodland. This is ticket SP 1493673. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, allowing another to use his license plate, and ticket SP 1401456. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you, sir, please state your name?
You, Mr. Woodland.
Woodland. Rodney Woodland.
Okay.
Judge, there are also some officers we would acknowledge to appear for the purpose of trial. Would you state your name and badge numbers one at a time, please?
Yes, Detroit Police Officer Nicholas Hout, badge 1789.
Thank you. Sergeant?
Sergeant Paul Knapp, badge S63, Detroit Police Department.
Judge, we would ask you respectfully to thank and excuse the officers because the defendant will waive his right to any trial or finding of fact here today. There's a recommendation that if he pleads guilty to 2 counts of allowing, that the balance of the matters here for trial will be dismissed. The defendant has been advised of his rights. He's ready to waive those and make a factual basis here today.
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea beyond what's been stated today on this record?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, sir. First, I want to take your attention to the date of August 24th of 2023. Did you own a Saturn vehicle, or was a Saturn vehicle in your name at that time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. It was in my name at that time.
All right. And did you allow someone who was unlicensed to drive that vehicle, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And counsel, will you stipulate it was in the area of 8 Mile and Rex in the city of Detroit?
So stipulated for the purpose of the plea this afternoon.
All right. And then I also want to bring your attention to the date of October the 27th of 2022, where you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Greenfield and the 96 overpass in the city of Detroit.
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time, sir?
Yes, it was, Your Honor. Unknowingly.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied to stipulate the probable cause as for each of the matters being dismissed here. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive on both of these counts. One of them is a reduction and the remaining counts will be dismissed. Yes, I see you with your hand up, Mr. Woodland. What would you like to say to me today?
No, I just wanted to clarify the
Clarify
driver.
the ticket allowing an unlicensed driver. I know that's the one you want to clarify. Go ahead.
Yes, at the time my wife had passed, and her car was registered in my name. Thank you, Your Honor. And my son unknowingly has sold the car to his auntie, which is my wife's sister, and she didn't do right, you know.
And she ain't do right. Y'all knew she ain't do right. That's why you ain't sell it to her.
Right. So I have to take responsibility because the vehicle was technically still in my name, and if I was aware of the sale, it wouldn't have went down like that. But I wasn't, and she kept the plates on there, and that's what happened. So I take responsibility for that.
So who had the Altima?
Altima?
Yeah, that's where the plates were supposed to go.
I never had
you know what? I know what she did. Never mind. No, you good. You good. I figured it out. She might have had an Altima and she moved her plates from the Altima to the Saturn. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Oh.
Read the ticket. I can see what is going on. No worry, Mr. Woodland. We good. Those tickets got dismissed. But I read the ticket and I'm trying to get an understanding for myself of what took place. Okay.
Okay. Officer Hop, is it?
Hopper.
When you pulled that vehicle over, you didn't see me, did you?
No, that's why it's called allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't see you. That's why you don't have a ticket. That's why this car has the ticket.
Yeah, the ticket would have been mailed.
Okay. I did.
Yeah, I know
I received a copy of the ticket from an unknown address, so I'm assuming she sent that.
No, we probably send it. So what ends up happening is that we send it to. No, she sent it.
Your Honor.
All right, it's okay, Mr. Woodland.
Yeah.
All right, let me figure this out, okay? All right.
Nevertheless, I'm accountable for it.
I know. All right. Hey, you got a pre-trial before me coming up?
Yeah, that's a crazy situation, and oh God.
No, you got a lot to say. Stop talking right now. I don't want nothing else.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, here we go. So here's what I'm going to do. On the 2022 case, once $200 fine. I know. I'm talking to my.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna waive the cost of fines on one of the tickets because you have 3 tickets that are in collections that you need to pay. Hold on. Is one of these tickets this ticket? Let me see. No, you got 3 additional tickets you need to pay in collections. Don't make me scream.
Judge, we talked about all of those matters. The defendant is well aware, case by case number. And he has the best of intention.
I know he does. That's why I stopped fussing for a moment. Okay. Yeah, you got to take care of those tickets. Okay. How long do you need to pay that $200? 30, 60, 90 days?
60 is fine.
Okay. I would do no later than. It's going to be ticket SP 1401456, count 1.
Is that 663 or is that
61?
Oh, 61. 01. Say that again, Your Honor. I'm just trying to get which one that was.
1401456. Count 1 is going to be a $200 fine.
Okay, driving license suspended. Yep. Okay.
So, okay.
Yes.
All right. There's nothing further. We're all set with that. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sir. I'll see you on next week,
Right.
August 6th, next Tuesday, for your
Yes.
pretrial. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Thank you, Counsel Boston. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, officers.
Thank
Y'all
you,
can log
Sergeant.
off.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for your patience this morning, too.
Miss Mason, if you're on, I sent you a chat.
LeVar Williams, I don't know who you are.
No, there's no chat.
I didn't see you a chat.
Oh,
Huh, who
sorry.
did I send that to?
I'm sorry. I got you.
Okay.
LeVar Williams.
Yes.
Daryl Yeldell. Did anybody talk to him? I feel like I did his a while ago.
We did that one.
What was the name, Judge?
Marquez Yeldell.
No, it's a different one. Daryl
Oh.
Yeldell. Did anyone
No, I
talk to
didn't.
him?
What's his name? Daryl who?
Yeldell.
Who?
Yeah, you might not have spoken to him. It's okay. I'm doing my run through. Now I know Jadon was on here. Jadon Washington. What happened to them, attorney man?
I spoke to Jadon Washington, and it was going to be a plea.
He's in room 50.
Okay.
In room 50?
Yeah.
It was me then. It was my bad.
Oh,
then.
I didn't know. Well, bring him out. That's a plea.
I'm going to get him if he doesn't.
Okay, let me get this other
there
young
he
man.
is now.
Oh yeah, that's the one I
Okay.
had told everyone I need to bring him out because he was on the phone.
I know. It was
Give me
my
1
fault.
second.
I must have moved into 50 instead of brought him out.
Okay, let me
Mr.
go
Willis
get Mr. Walker out.
Washington.
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jadon. Uh-oh. 1 second. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jadon Washington. This is ticket SP 1245106. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 1354398. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1. Turn off your camera, Mr. Walker. I don't want to see you cleaning your dog. We in court. Ticket number SP 1322117. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1322047. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Judge. May it please the court. Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, would you please state your name for the record?
Jadon Washington.
Judge, today's the date and time set for a pretrial. There is a recommendation that if Mr. Washington tenders a plea on ticket ending in 106, count 3, not having a valid license in a construction zone, it will be amended to a failure to display. If he also tenders a plea of guilty on ticket ending in 0472, no insurance, it will be amended to an improper plate. And if he tenders a plea on ticket ending in 3982, no insurance, it will be amended to an improper plate, and the remaining counts will be dismissed. Mr. Washington, is this your understanding of the plea recommendation, and would you like to accept that recommendation?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. If so, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May 20th of 2022. Were you in the area of Joy Road and Grandma in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
Did you not have any insurance on that car at the time?
Yes.
Yes, you did not.
No, I did not. Yeah, no, I did not have insurance.
Satisfied, Judge.
And then I want to take your attention to the date of March 1st of 2022. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Santa Maria and West Auto Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you fail to have insurance on the vehicle at that time?
Yes.
All right. And finally, I want to thank you so much. Finally, I want to take your attention to the date of September the 2nd of 2021. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Ellis and Prevost in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you fail to have a, did you drive while your license wasn't valid, sir?
Yes, it was invalid.
Satisfied.
Satisfied, counsel? All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter 2 counts to improper plates, reduce, 1 count to fail to display, reduce. What kind of Chevy vehicle is this, sir?
It was a Chevy Malibu.
No, it was just a basic car. All right. Sometimes I saw the Chevy, I thought it was one of the fast vroom vrooms. Anyways.
Oh, no.
All right. All right. Mr. Washington, you trying to get everything together. He's in a payment plan, Attorney Nance, which lets me know that he's trying to make some efforts to get everything back on track. You saw what happened when you got all these tickets and you just let them sit out there. They ain't disappeared, did they, Mr. Washington?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They caught up to you, didn't they?
Yeah. Horrible decision.
Yep. And you were trying to, now you're trying to get that employment and stuff in place. And people like, what's your license?
Right.
I know the story. So here's what I'm gonna do for you today. Since
Exactly
he was a
that.
little proactive. Yep. He was proactive. He's trying to get in a payment plan. That means he's trying to get something to go. I'm gonna waive his cost and fines on his tickets.
Thank you,
So,
Judge.
sir, you're welcome. So what that
Thank
means, you
you
gotta
so
stay in
much.
your payment plan. You're very welcome, Mr. Washington. You gotta stay in your payment plan. But if it's any reinstatement fees, you have to pay those. I can't waive any of those costs. So if you come
Okay.
down here, you'll see that these cases were closed because you didn't have fines, but it may be $45 on some of those tickets. You got to pay those. Okay. I can't do anything
Okay.
with those. Okay.
All right. Thank you again.
You're very welcome. I understand. I know what happens. Y'all be like, oh, I got all these tickets. Yes. They're waiting for you. Tell your friends. They wait for you until you
Yeah.
get here with open arms. All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Okay.
Mr. LeVar Williams, you need to come back at 1:30. You're not scheduled for 1:30.
I've been trying to get his attention to tell him that. I feel like Harold White's the same way. I was trying to bring him in. Thought maybe he would drop off if he saw. Huh? Oh, you did? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and remove him. Maybe he hears us. That's right. All right, Mr. Walker, last but not least. All right.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joshua Alexander Walker. This is ticket SP 1581847. He has a couple of tickets in default, but I'm imagining you've seen everything. So count 1 is expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, insufficient or defective light. I also have 2 tickets in warrant status. That's ticket SP 133. It's okay. 2246, 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. I think he showed you his Cure Auto Insurance, as well as drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, please state your name for the record.
Joshua Alexander Walker.
Judge, today's the date and time set for show cause as it relates to the matter that's in show cause status. We ask, we'll waive reading of the charge and stand mute. As it relates to the other matters that are in warrant status, we are asking the court to set aside all capias, recall any warrants associated with it as it relates to the arraignment on those, I believe, 5 matters. We wait for more reading, stand mute.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client in these particular matters. Is my understanding, though, you were able to see some documentation, Attorney Nance?
That is correct, Judge. After having an opportunity to speak with Mr. Walker, he does have valid insurance. He also has valid registration for the motor vehicle. As relates to the defective lights, I actually had Mr. Walker show me the vehicle, turn the vehicle on. All of the lights, both front and back, are working, and they are working properly. Therefore, Judge, at this particular time, he is in compliance without us knowing about the other 2 cases, which were no insurance and registration. There was a recommendation to dismiss for valid documentation and compliance. We're asking the court to do that for all matters.
At this time, the court, being an officer of the court, having asked for some thorough information, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss all of the matters before me today without prejudice. Sir, I hope you understand how important it is to keep everything up to date and in your vehicle at all times. You understand, sir?
I do understand. I just had some financial, difficulties, but I, got it together.
I get it. It happens. It's called life. I get it. All right. Let's keep everything up to date and valid. I'm going to dismiss all the matters I called on this record today. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much, Judge.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Did anyone talk to Daryl Williams?
Wait a minute.
I feel like I did talk to this person.
Daryl Williams.
Daryl Sharon Williams.
I'm looking. Daryl or Darnell?
Darnell. I'm sorry, Darnell. That's it.
Yep. He was. I had him scheduled for a bench trial, Judge.
Okay. I just didn't put it on that sheet. I'm pretty sure I talked to him. All right. I'll put it down for a bench trial.